And hello all my fellow nerds out there, it's Organ Richie and welcome back to Null. So, disappointingly, nobody really commented on the last video at all. Like, I was kind of hoping you guys actually help me vote for who who we should choose to kill, or if we should not vote at all. But I don't know, it's fine, I guess. And yeah, it's actually been a weird road trying to commentate for you guys again. And get back into gameplay and all that. So, anyways, I've been thinking about this a little bit, and I'm thinking we should. I think we should try. I don't really want us to indirectly kill anybody, but I'm thinking we should vote K out. I think voting K would probably be a good idea. Um, because she's been trying to look for her end, and I don't think she'll. Well, mostly because I want to see the dialogue options, because I want to see what happens if we did choose this. And don't worry, guys, I did save before this, so we just go back if we happen to mess up on anything. So let's go ahead and just vote K. You declared your vote to everyone to hear. Zero looks at you for a second before turning her attention to the others. A few minutes after that, the vote was over. Carmine and Nesmine voted on no one. Isaac voted on Anya. Hassan voted no one. Kay voted herself out. Rosato was confused at first, but then she panicked and voted on no one. And finally, Cece voted on Isaac. I guess the verdict is clear. A majority, you all choose not to vote anyone this time around. Oh, so our choice literally did not matter. How boring. Even though I added the special rules, it still ended this way. Yeah, you're all dummies. Zero then disappeared from in front of you. But then she suddenly returned and explained part about your designated bathrooms and nighttime rules. Carmen let out a long sigh of relief before going upstairs. Nesrine followed after her. Isaac gave Cece a hateful look before leaving as well. I mean, honestly, I don't really like Isaac all too much. I kind of hate him already. And I think that's the point of his character. You're supposed to hate him, but I don't know. Kay looked extremely disappointed, but didn't say a single word and left. Hassan looked around, not sure what to do, but ultimately followed after the rest. Another round of voting, huh? He must be feeling burned out by now. I'm guessing us voting didn't really matter. Oh, dang it, I skipped some dialogue. Hold up. I know exactly how that feels. But don't lose hope. I promise we will find a way out. We will get out of this together. Papa, I'm sleepy. It's okay. You can walk her to her room. I'll head out alone. Cece then turned around and went upstairs. Rosato still tugging on your shirt, you head upstairs and start searching for her designated room. Rosato looks a bit scared. Perhaps she's scared about sleeping alone. but she then opens the door and walks inside. You turn around and start walking away when a figure emerges. Oh? It was Rosato. She must have come out of her room. You get down on your knees and face her. Are you afraid to sleep alone? Barely acknowledging your presence, Rosato is staring at you with an apathetic look on her face. But then, I knew I made the right choice by choosing this model. Wait, what? Rosato spoke. You can see her mouth clearly move, but the voice coming from it is definitely not hers. Don't worry, I'm not here to harm you. Rosata then reaches her little arm and places a finger on your forehead. Reset. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? You snap back to reality. You're standing in a familiar room. Wait, what? Wait. What? Okay, I'm confused. Standing alongside you and your companions looking around in confusion and fear. Zane looks... But how did you get here? You were standing on the second floor with Risato just a second ago. Cece standing next to you while looking around. Confusion. Cece! Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name? Cece steps away from you as she looks at you in fear. Almost like she'd never seen you before. You look back at Cece as she moves cautiously away from you. What the hell is going on? None of this makes sense. Before you can say anything else, Zero appears. The rest of the events go seemingly except Isaac K. Wait, Isaac K and Risato are not here. I think that's what it said. After Zero explains the rules, your companions escape. Cece tried to go after them, but you stop her. Oh, right. It's not space. Talk to Cece. What times? What the hell are you talking about? Stay away from me, you weirdo, and don't call me Cece. My name is Cecilia. After saying these words, Cece opens the door and runs away. It seems like she remembers the time loop. It doesn't seem like she remembers the time loops either. What on earth is going on? Step out of the room and go after her. As usual, your companions are by the entrance, listening to Anyu's trying to get them to escape the mansion. Cece approaches them, but then opens the mansion door and runs out. Run after Cece! You're still not sure what's going on, but you decide to go after her. As Cece kept walking further and further away from the mansion as you continue to follow her. Perhaps you can learn something about this messed up situation. But after following her for a while, Cece suddenly stops and turns around. Come out! I know you're there! You step out from behind the tree and face her. You? Why are you following me? No, don't come any closer. Cece starts walking back, but then she slips near the edge. Reach out and grab her. You run as fast as you can reach for her. But by that moment you reach her and grab her hand, you find yourself way past the edge. The two of you now fall off the cliff. Wake up. Wake up, please. You open your eyes and you're greeted by the unusual sight. Cece, the girl you've been going through so many loops with, the girl who braved so many hardships by your side is now crying. Oh God, you're bleeding all over. Why? Why'd you do that? I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I just panicked. This whole game, this whole situation is fucked up. Reassure Cece. How can you be so calm? We're trapped in this place by some monster with no way out. There is a way out. But the library? What are you talking about? Cece looks at you, waiting to explain, but then an odd sensation assaults your brain. You immediately fall to your knees and hold your head in agony. What's wrong? Are you okay? You lift your head to reassure Cece, but then... Whoa, 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 whoa. Your mind snaps back to reality once again. Why does it keep using the same phrase, snap back to reality? You're back in the starting room. You look around, all your companions are laying on the ground except one person. You're back. I can't believe it. Cece runs and gives you a big hug. Her arms wrapped tightly around you, almost like she can't believe that you're really here. What happened? The last time I've seen you, you were escorting Masato to her room, but then you suddenly disappeared from the previous loop. Everyone thought you ran away in the night and voted you off the next day. They thought you somehow escaped the loops. Explain everything to Cece. What? No, that's impossible. What you just described, that was my first time loop. The first time we met. Those events happened a long time ago. You can't have experienced them just now. Maybe it has to do with Risato. I just realized Risato's name has the word reset in it. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Why didn't I see it before? Her? Cece replies as she looks at Risato, who's still unconscious on the ground. You're saying she somehow sent you back to the very first loop? But how? And why? Before Cece gets into a word, a person appears. Zero. Zero is here. Oh great, you're already awake. Let's not waste any time. Explanation part is my least favorite part. Yes, you'll be playing the killer roles. Wait, we're the killers now? Oh, I'd rather not kill anybody, honestly. I don't want to kill nobody. Killer role, and laying on the ground next to you are your future victims. I'll explain the rules once everyone wakes up, but for now, you should understand the importance of your role. If you refuse to play your role correctly and not kill one person each night, then you'll be immediately deleted. So suppress any sympathy or pity you might have for these people, because I assure you, if the rules were reversed, they would not hesitate to slit your throat. I mean, based on all the time loops I've experienced, I think I would know the most. What followed after was the usual thing. Rules. Not only were Isaac, Kate, and Risato present in this loop, okay, though they were here, but the special rules of Guardian Angel and Vigilante were back once again. Except this time, you and Cece are the killers in disguise. After Zero finishes her explanation, your companions discover that the door can be opened. Once again, only you and Cece remain. Cece seems lost in thoughts once again. Oh, sorry. Did the others leave? Are you worried about us being the killers? No, I played this role so many times before. I know it sounds messed up, but after so many times playing the role, I just got numb to all the killings. I mean, that's the point in feeling bad. What's the point of feeling bad if the person you kill will be resurrected after that loop ends? No, I was thinking about something else right now. What you said to me in my first time loop. You know, after you shielded me when we fell off the cliff? To me, that was the day I'll never forget, until I ceased to exist in this world. But that was also the day you told me about the library, about being the key to our escape. But think about it. The reason you told me about it in the first loop is because I told you about it in your first loop after you lost your memories. And the reason I told you about it in that loop is because you told me about it in my first loop. Okay, we get it. So you told us because I told you. I think we kind of get it now, Cece. You get it, don't you? It's a paradox. An error in the universe. Something that shouldn't exist but yet does. And if that's true, then it means the library was never anything special. It never was the key. It was never the key to our escape. We were like two blind people leading one another. Each one of us going with the false notion of the last. Our hope of escaping this endless nightmare was pointless. Cece's voice was sullen. Despair and fear oozed from every word she spoke. The girl who kept encouraging you each time. The girl who was so sure and hopeful about being able to escape the loop together was now showing genuine fear. Perhaps for the first time ever, Cece had no idea what to do. Cece stood silent for a few minutes, but then snapped back to reality and suggested the two of you follow after the others. You got downstairs and agreed about the usual Anya event. Just as the previous, only Isaac decides to go with Anya as the two escape the mansion and venture into the woods. You turn to your right and face Cece. Huh? What? Oh yeah. The game. Zero's game. Of course, let me think. You don't look so good. Huh? No, I'm okay. I just need a second. I'll figure out what to do next. We will beat Zero in her twisted little game. Cece then fell into a long silence. You look at her for a second, but then you clutch your fist and shout. Screw Zero and her game. Let's go. Huh? What? You grab Cece. I think they mean Cece, not Zero. You grab Cece from her hand and start running away. Wait, where are we going? Wow, beautiful. How did you know such a place existed? Cece started walking through the flower field in awe. It's amazing, but shouldn't we focus on the game right now? You shake your head and lay in the middle of the flower field, urging Cece to do the same. Cece looks at you in confusion, perhaps not sure what to do, so you hold her hand and nod. You let out a slight smile and finally accept your suggestion. Whoa. You lift your eyes and gaze at the muddy blue sky decorating the horizon. Cece looks at you for a brief second, but then does the same. I suppose you're right. It's not like we're in a hurry to identify the killers this time. Cece lets out a chuckle as she smiles. Perhaps the first time you ever saw her laugh. The two of you lay side by side in total silence after that. But neither of you feels awkward or uncomfortable because of it. You continue looking at the sky and forget all of your worries and fears that plague your heart. That's when Cece suddenly broke the silence. Hey! You turn your head to face Cece. Oh? You know that feeling when you're dreaming and you suddenly become self-aware? You know how you immediately wake up after that? What if you open your eyes one day and realize that none of this is real? That I'm not real? Would you remember me? Or would I just become a figment of your imagination? Would you go on with your life and forget everything? Oh, this is an important choice. Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's save. Let's save over the bottom one here, because the bottom one here, the choice at this voting segment doesn't really matter. I'll never forget you. Let's go with I'll never forget you. Really? Me too. I'll never forget you. I promise. The silence returned after that. Seconds turned to minutes and eventually to hours. You found it odd that Zero didn't show and teleport you to the voting, but then you remembered you were outside the mansion. It seems whoever isn't inside the mansion by voting time is automatically excluded from voting. In other words, no matter how long you two stay here, Zero will probably never come. You close your eyes and think. You run all the previous loops through your mind. Is there no way out of these loops? Are you destined to remain here for all eternity? But then another question runs through your head. Why are you looking for a way to escape? Is this reality truly that bad? You have no memories of the time before you got here, so who says that your previous life was better? Would it be so bad to stay here for all eternity? You think really hard about the question, because the answer will decide your future. The answer could bring a conclusion to everything. Your answer is... Oh my god, we actually have a choice! Give up and remain here, find a way to escape. Oh... I think I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, here we go. I think... let's just see what happens if we give him a remain here. Let's just see what happens. That's right. What's the point in trying to escape? Maybe this is some messed up game where you kill and are killed by others. But does it matter, really, if you know that everyone will be resurrected after each loop? Not to mention you could choose not to participate in Zero's game. And just spend the rest of eternity with Cece. You two could build a life here and face anything Zero might throw at you together. You take a deep breath and explain your decision to Cece. Cece looks conflicted and refuses you straight away. But as the days go by and loops repeat, she starts leaning more and more in favor of your suggestion. Eventually she gives up searching for an exit as well. You two say goodbye to your mortal days for a new life. An eternal life with each other has just begun. Bad end number 2. Wait, this is a question mark. Bad end number 2, forever with you. Wait, so that's a bad ending, but there's a question mark here, so it's kind of good? What does that mean? That's right, you can't give up. It's not just you who's trapped in this endless loop. Cece is sharing the same fate. She always stood by your side and supported you each time. She's been through these horrific loops way longer than you had. Even though she has a slight smile on her face right now, you can feel the pain and despair in her tired eyes. It's time you step up and take charge for once. Think, there must be a way out of this nightmare. Something the two of you haven't noticed yet. It doesn't matter if it's insignificant. It doesn't matter if it will be a dead end. But you can't give up now. There must be a way. You fall into a deep silence as you analyze every small, insignificant thing that happened during the past loops. You play previous loops over and over again in your head. But then, almost as if emerging from the furthest depths of your mind, a memory floats to the surface. The death messages. What's wrong? You explain everything to Cece. Death messages? What? Weird symbols in front of your eyes when you die? I don't understand. I never experienced any of this when I died. It's not just weird symbols. Letters? What are you talking about? Wait, what if it's one of those codes where it's like all jumbled and stuff? Oh, you have to decode them? You mean some weird symbols have no letters too? You nodded back at Cece. Cece falls silent for a few minutes. This is certainly odd. There's a chance that by combining the letters, we can get some clues. But that would mean you'll need to die over and over again. I can't accept that. I don't care if this gives us a clue or whatever. I'm not gonna let you get murdered over and over again. We will find another way, any other way. You lift your eyes and look straight into Cece's eyes, affirming your intentions. You've already made up your choice. Nothing she says can change it. But You approach Cece and wrap your arms around her. If dying over and over again will give you the chance to escape this nightmare with her, then you'll do whatever it takes. Perhaps sensing your resolute determination, Cece's body relaxes a bit and she hugs you back. What followed after that day was the definition of horror. Every single loop after, you would do whatever it takes to be killed. From acting suspicious on purpose to antagonizing the killers so you'll be targeted. You did everything possible to die. Each time you were killed, the weird symbols appeared in front of your eyes, and you did your best to memorize them. You would then inform Cece, and she would write them down and try to form words with the letters. The cycle continued for so long, you lost count of how many times you died. Cece continued to look at you with deeply pained eyes as she wrote down every letter you told her. "262 time loops later." 262? What an arbitrary ass number. You lean on one of the library's bookshelves trying to catch your breath. Cece is standing across the room with a pen and paper in her hands. "Are you okay?" You nod back at Cece. "I've been arranging all the letters you discovered. The words I've gotten so far are candidate, ambassador, time, branch. Last but not least, Null. Hey, that's the name of the game! But I have no idea what they mean. I think we only have part of the full picture here." "I don't think getting yourself killed would provide us any more letters. This is probably it. What do we do now?" I can only think of one thing. It's dangerous, but I believe our only chance is to use these words to our benefit. If we confront Zero using these words, she might fall for it and leak some information. Like I said, it's very dangerous, but it could work, and I can't bear seeing you get hurt anymore. You nod back to Cece. Okay. The only chance we get any alone time with Zero is when we're given the killer role. Remember how at the start of those loops, you and I were the only ones conscious at the start? That's because Zero needs to speak it and explain the rules to the killers before anyone else to preserve their identities. In other words, we need to wait to be chosen to be the killers again. You nod your head. Cece is right. That's the only way you can confront Zero without worrying about someone else listening in. And so the plan, if you even call it that, is set. You and Cece wait patiently, one loop after the other, for Zero to choose you two to play the role of the killer once again. 22 loops later, the chance finally arrives. "Hello, Zero here. You're awake already? Amazing." Should I explain your little game? "That's not necessary." "Huh?" "We know everything. The absolute fact we're in the time loop, about candidates, time branches, everything." "Huh? Do you now?" Zero looks at the two of you. She licks her lips. "What do you know exactly, Cece-chan? Oh, tell me, please tell me, Cece-chan." "We know about the ambassador thing, and Null too." "No, huh? Then you really must know about everything." "Yes, so this is your chance to stop this madness and let us all go." "Let you go, huh? You know what, Cece-chan? I don't think you know shit, my cute little girl. I don't know where you heard these words, but I think you have no idea what you're talking about." Cece moves closer Zero, I think they mean zero. Zero moves closer to Cece and touches her cheek with her finger. Isn't that right, my cute little Cece-chan? Yeah, you almost had me for a second. It has been a long time since someone surprised me. I commend you two for your effort. Alright, my babies, let's forget this little distraction ever happened and return to our fun little game. Whoa, who's this? That's enough, Zero. Wait, who's that? Destiny? What are you doing here? For the first time ever, you can see Zero genuinely perplexed. She looks like a Sailor Scout from Sailor Moon, I'm not gonna lie. Wait a second, didn't Kay have a frog pin in her hair? Or am I thinking of something else? It's over, Zero. You've crossed too many lines. The High Council has decided to cancel this game. Huh? Did they choose a candidate? No thanks to your actions, the game is now void. My actions? If those old bastards can't make a simple decision, then they shouldn't try to blame it on me. I'll be respectful if I were you, Zero. You're in a very different situation right now. Not only did you let these two candidates retain their memories after each time loop, thus giving them an advantage over the others, but you let her in. The girl called Destiny points to the body of a little Risato who was lying unconscious on the floor like the rest of her companions. There is no point in anymore, Naz. I know you're awake. After uttering these words, Risato suddenly opens her eyes and stands on her two little feet. Risato? So my presence was compromised after all. Yeah, I thought Risato was acting very strange. Enough, Zero. No one will entertain your charade anymore. We know you've been fully aware of her presence since the start. What the hell is going on? Cece steps in and shouts, interrupting the weird exchange playing in front of your eyes. Are you gonna explain everything to them, Zero? Yeah, why me? I hate explaining. The explaining part is the worst. You're a monster, Zero. Listen to me, you two. Risato turns her attention to you and Cece. My name is Naz. The little girl you're seeing in front of you is just an android I'm using to communicate with you. This is the only way to infiltrate this fucked up game. You two are what these monsters call a candidate. You were brought here along with everyone else in this room to play a sick game aimed for these assholes and choose that one candidate to support the upcoming war. As much as I hate the High Council, I will not stand here as you spread lies, Naz-chan. We didn't force anyone to participate in this game. Everyone here came by their own choice. It was you humans who contacted us and asked for our help, the pitiful war. The only thing we've done is make a little game to see which time branch, which world is worthy of our support. It's funny hearing you say that, Zero, considering you turned this game into your little plaything. Why did you let these two candidates keep their memories? But most of all, why did you let her in? Oh, come on, Destiny-chan. You've been watching, weren't you? Before I made my little changes, this game was boring as hell. These humans kept doing the same crap in every loop, but it was so boring that I was moments away from killing all of them. But then I noticed how Cece and her little crush were playing, getting all buddy-buddy and eat every time loop, so I wanted to spice things up. I was curious to see how their relationship developed, especially knowing the truth behind their special existence. She's crazy. Like this reminds me a lot of Higurashi. I don't know why, it just reminds me of Higurashi. As for Naz, I I was just curious to meet one of the humans who defeated you, Destiny. It must still sting, huh? A null such as you being defeated by a group of humans in some side branch no one gives a shit about. But after watching little Risato here, or Naz, or whatever you want to call her, I can kind of see how humans can stand up to a null. Shut up! You have no right to talk about such things. The High Council orders are clear. Send every human back to their time branch and end this ridiculous game. By order of the High Council, the Nulls will not support any human in the upcoming war. After uttering her final decision, Destiny snapped her fingers and disappeared from in front of you. Looks like the fun is over, my babies. Only you can find pleasure in a sick game like this, Zero. Whatever, it's over now. Return him to us. Risato/Naz declared as she pointed at you. Yeah, Naz-chan, you're so annoying. Zero then pointed at Naz and snapped her fingers. Risato's body evaporated from in front of her eyes. What did you do? Calm down, CC-chan. I just sent her back to her time branch. I guess I have to send you all back to your worlds, huh? Such a pain. We're going home? Indeed, my quiet little baby. It's over? You can finally escape this nightmare? Well, not everyone is going home, I guess. Right, CC-chan? Huh? You quickly turn your attention to CC. You haven't told him the truth, have you? The truth about you. The truth about your existence. Wait, what's CC not telling us? You want me to tell him? I can explain everything to him. No! I'll do it. Caesar then approaches you. She struggles at first, but ultimately manages to look you in the eyes. There's something I need to tell you. Tears are welling up in Cece's eyes. I don't really belong in this world. I don't mean just your world or time branch. I don't belong in any world. I inserted myself in this game. And by game, I don't just mean Zero's game. No, I mean the game. Wait, hasn't she put herself in this, like, the actual program? Go on, CC-chan, you're almost there. I just wanted to see you again. I wanted to be with you. I'm here, CC. No, not you. Not this lifeless body in front of me. I wanted to see you. You looking at me through the screen. We've met before. Don't you remember? Please try to think back and tell me if you remember. If you remember me. I was different back then. I'm not talking about just my hair. Please, you must remember. Zero, you can override the system and give him options, right? Sure thing. Whoa. You mean Goodbye Time Traveler game? You mean Cece, the girl who chanced love at the edge of time game? Sorry, I don't remember you. Oh god, we have three choices. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Okay, wait, I actually was looking at the developer's page. There is a girl called Cece, the girl who chanced love at the edge of time. I was planning on playing that game next, but now I don't really know. Let's just pick the middle option just to see what she says. Yes, you do remember. Do you remember what I told you when the system was about to eject from the game? I told you that I'll find a way to see you again. That no matter how long it takes, I will find my way to you. That I'll never forget you. I inserted myself into this world pretending to be just another candidate in the Null game. Of course, at first I did forget my memories. I even forgot the truth about my existence. So in a way, I was truly a normal candidate. It was only after you shielded me during our fall from the cliff that I started to remember who I was and why I was here. And for that exact reason, that I can't go back home. It's time, CC-chan. I delayed it as much as I could, but your presence has finally been detected by the system. I regret nothing. The time we spent together in these time loops was the happiest moment in my existence. I'll do it again in a heartbeat. I will never forget you. Please don't forget me either, okay? Cece reaches her hand to you. Hold her hand. We can hold hands. The moment she reached your hand, Cece disappeared from in front of you. You look around in confusion, but there's no sign of her. She's gone. The system has tracked her down and deleted her. After Zero said that she woke up the rest of the companions from their sleep and began explaining the whole situation to them. She also restored all their memories from before they got here. It seems everyone is going back to their time branch or world now. Huh? Why are you crying, dude? Cece? Who's that? Is she cute? Ugh, God's sakes, Hassan. Hassan was sent back to Time Branch World. His army's superiors were pissed that he failed in gaining the Null's support, and he was demoted. Whoa, what's this song? A few moments later, a group of rebels targeted Hassan and killed him, claiming that he deserved death for failing the world. Jesus Christ. Hassan was given a proper funeral, and many people around the world believe he was unjustly murdered. Jeez, you look so messed up. Is it because you failed your world too? I know how you feel. Anya was also sent back to her time branch world. Her reason for participating in Zero's game was a deal she made with the leaders of her world to release her father from the military prison. Because of her failure, her father's sentence was carried out, and he was executed. Anya was later found in an abandoned apartment, having apparently taken her life. Her suicide letter would only read one phrase: "I'm sorry, Daddy." Oh, these are sad endings. These are terrible endings. What's wrong? Why are you crying? You should be happy. We're going home. Who cares about the Nulls anymore? Then she sent back to her world. Her failure was not taken well at first, but she wasn't punished severely. Then later quit the army and went back to living with her parents, doing her best to start a new life away from the military. She later got married and had 3 kids. Oh, see, that's a happy one. You don't look so good. Are you injured? Cece, who's that? Are they one of the people here? They were. Carmen was sent back to her world too. She was severely punished for failing her mission, sentenced to 5 years in prison. Bro, okay, that's a bit much. With the help of a rebel group, she escaped prison and staged a coup d'état. The coup was successful, and she was now one of the few leaders of her world. Alongside others, she is participating for the upcoming war. Wait a sec, are you crying? Who, Cece? The only sissy I see here is you. Again, I hate this guy. Isaac was sent to his world, but before he was found, he escaped from the military, and it had been for the past few years. His current whereabouts are unknown. A hefty bounty has been set for his head. Oh, okay, you know what? That ending is deserving. That is very deserving. He deserves that. He was creepy anyways. Don't be sad. If 2 people were meant to see each other again, then I'm sure your fate will find a way. Kay was also sent back to her world. Because of her failure, she was sentenced to die by Jesus Christ, dude! Oddly though, every time the military attempted to carry her sentence, the rope would suddenly snap. After multiple failures in executing her with all kinds of methods, the army decided to switch her sentence to life imprisonment. But after many global protests, Kay was released from prison and is now a famous world symbol. And the Rosato android model controlled by Naz was sent back to its time branch/world. Naz is currently waiting for you to return to your shared time branch/world. And sending everyone back to their world, Zero was forced to stand trial in front of the High Council of Nulls. In an odd twist, instead of begging for mercy, Zero demanded she loses her immortality and become human. Every Null was in shock, including Zero's good friend Ellie. Who's Ellie? After deliberation, Zero's request was granted, and it was said that Zero now roams the human realm as a mere human. Unknown system error, system error, system error. Oh no, CC! Oh, and that's it! I'm thinking that's it. That's the end of Null. Is that the true ending? I'm assuming that's the true ending of the game. Just here at the title screen with no options. Dude, that was amazing. Oh wait, that's literally it. It's just the title screen with the music. Okay, but I really like this game. It had a lot of timey-wimey stuff, and I really like time travel. It's one of my favorite things in games, right? Because it's so confusing, yet it's so bizarre and awesome. But yeah, I think I might play the girl who screams love at the edge of time next. I think I might play CC's games next. Words, Richard. Use them. Sorry, I can't speak now. This is an amazing ending. So I'm guessing this is the true ending of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a